Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Mr. Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products. That's men's, kids, ladies' clothes, perfume, cologne, house products, furniture, and much more, jewelry, etc. evolutionoflondon.com. And also evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. DVDs, games, and more clothes shipped throughout North America. Once again, evolutionoflondon.store. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. And that's for different links where you can support us that way. Linktree.com/Evolution of London. And finally, we have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, digital artwork, and we do consulting services as well. www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. And if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And that's the same email address if you want to make a donation via PayPal, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Once again, check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now, the scented products is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, peppermint, just to name a few. And if you want to place an order, you email the company at royalty9@gmail.com if you want to place an order. And you will find them on social media, Instagram and TikTok. Luxury candles, over 35 plus burning hours. Very good quality, different designs, different styles, colors. It's delicious. Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. If you want a place or if you want a consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And you can check out his merchandise, www.wjaccessories.com, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, Panthro, 519@gmail.com. You also can find a link in his social media to his website, DJ-Panthro519@printify.me, M-E. That's his link to his website, which you will find on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is DJ Panthro and The Real DJ Panthro. Again, that's The Real DJ Panthro. You can also find his link on his YouTube page, DJ Panthro. So like, subscribe, and share to his platform there. You do have a Patreon channel as well, DJ Panthro 519 on Patreon. Yes, that's right. Patreon. DJ Panther on Patreon as he keep expanding. Again, DJ Panther. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And to continue to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. And also check out Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. We're going to have some new videos upcoming year. And we're already doing some upgrading with our thumbnails and stuff, as you can see or will see. So like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification button so you can get the latest content, Mr. Evolution of London, on YouTube. Kenzo World. Kenzo World. Want to check out his album? I know you do. Kenzo Discovery. His album on all social media platforms, as well as a single, Adora. And he has another single as well. You'll find it on all major platforms. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, just to name a few. And if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at morekenzo@gmail.com. That's more, MOORKEENZO@gmail.com. For the Afro Beats, Kenzo World. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify, Spotify for creators, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19, and finally www.oracle19radio.com. All right. Today's topic. We in the last days. We are in the last days. What do I mean by that? Like I'm writing it down. We are in the last days. With what's going on in the skies, there's drones. You have so-called drones out here. Number one, when you have drones in the sky with the technology that this government have, they be able to take it down through signals. They can't figure out these so-called drones that they can't take down. And not only that, it's in different cities. Now I'm gonna put on different music because I'm getting in the vibe right now. Okay, let's go. It's time for me to get in the vibe right now. Change the music a little bit. All right, so let's continue. So many things is going on in this day and time. And as I mentioned, the drones, so-called drones in the sky. Now, I know a lot of you heathens don't believe in a supreme being, and you just believe in you. You the God. Just you. You the beginning, the end. You the Alpha and Omega. But these so-called drones that's floating in the sky, I'm gonna give you my perspective, my opinion about certain things. So, because I don't have any proof for you heathens, these atheists, I don't have a direct proof like, am I sure? But I'm giving my perspective. These different drones out here in different cities, you find them in New York City, and New Jersey, and California, and everywhere else in between, just flying around. and nobody know what it is, and you have government scared to death and concerned. You got to wonder why the Pentagon and White House and government is concerned if it was just a regular drone. And different countries, you can't blame really China and different countries for putting these drones. They're not that powerful. It could definitely be detected. My personal opinion. Now, do I have any proof? I don't have any proof, okay? I believe it is extraterrestrials. Different beings that's out here. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, you have hundreds and thousands, hundreds, not a little bit, not like a little bit, like maybe one person, two people. You got hundreds and thousands of people across the world that seen unidentified flying objects or unknown objects, whatever you want to classify, whatever noun you want to add to this, in the skies, daytime, afternoon time, nighttime, nighttime, all over the world, seeing these drones, as you put it, flying at fast speed and then diving into the waters, never to come up. There's people that take pictures of waterfronts and seeing different entities coming out the water, different ships, different size ships coming out the water, seeing different ships flying in the skies. And also keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. There was a congressional hearing, a second one, just recently, pointing out where you had government officials admitting that aliens exist, admitting to this. There was a Congress hearing, second one. Reason why you cannot hide it anymore. Now I'm giving my opinions now. You cannot hide it no more. It's too many. This might sound science fiction to a lot of you, but the craziness of this world is happening in real time. You have strange objects flying around the skies, changing colors, moving different directions. Government jets, military planes, commercial planes, where people see these things. They see these things. There's too many government officials and everyday people. Don't that sound a little crazy to you? We living in these crazy times. Now, suppose, what would you do, since you don't believe in a supreme being? What would you do if these aliens, these reptilians, these grays, these different other beings from different galaxies come into your neighborhood? Some of them might be 8 foot tall, 12 foot tall reptilians, and they come and try to eat you. What can you do? There There was a movie I'd like for y'all to check out. It's called the Tomorrow War. The Tomorrow War. And it basically was explaining that, and I'll just paraphrase, in the year like not 2024, there's military that had to go into the future, time travel to the future to try to defeat the aliens in the future. So they went into the future. The people there that was basically being erased off of the face of the earth because the aliens was destroying them, they was eating them. So instead of it was a billion people on the planet, a couple billion, ended up being literally 500,000 people left. 500,000 people left. Then versus having, let's say, 5 billion people. Because these reptilian beings was just eating everybody up all over the world. And the 500,000 people left. They had to basically relocate. They was all in, I think, in the different areas of North America or the Caribbean islands and stuff. They had to set up shop there because all Europe was ravished. Africa was gone in terms of population, and Australia and everything. It was just, it was crazy. That movie was very interesting. I watched it a couple of times. The Tomorrow War. Check it out on Netflix. But it's so many. You gotta wonder in this crazy time, why these movies, and they show you these movies constantly of different reptilians and greys and other beings. Why would they put these type of beings out here unless they knew something, unless Hollywood knew something was leaked out to them and they just put it in the movie? And then they talk about in this movie that the people, that these individuals had to go back in time, get a little get a vaccine to bring it back to their year 2024. I'm just using this as an example to defeat the aliens before they grew. They had to go and get the vaccine back in 2050, then come back in time to the present day time. Had to go to Antarctica where these beings they crashed and they was under the ice of Antarctica, and they had to go back there and try to destroy these aliens before they even started procreating or coming out their shell or whatever the case. And they defeated them actually before they even came out. But you have to watch the movie. It's very interesting if you're a sci-fi person. But you have to wonder why Antarctica is off limits to humans. It's like quarantine. It's only for a government or certain scientists to be. Why Antarctica? There's so much, and then there's tunnels that go to the center of the earth that they say, I'll put it like that, allegedly, there's cities, allegedly, Shambhala and Agata, that it's like a United Nations. Do you think this is true? Do you think the government is really hiding things from us? Do you think an Area 51 exists and there's extraterrestrials in different levels that is working with government? Do you think this is true? Is this far-fetched with what's going on in the skies? Or you just say, you know what, it doesn't matter because I got to pay my rent. It's like you just out here like a sheep. No protection, no faith. You don't believe in anything. So you just out here. Anybody, any being could come here and just scoop you up. You probably say, well, whatever. When I die, I die. Don't matter. Well, you want to die that way, though? Just a being coming and just eating a leg like you a piece of chicken, a slow death. Well, you can say, you're going to say, well, it doesn't matter if I die. You know, I just have to die the way I die, You know, that mentality. Does it matter to you about what's in the skies? Does it matter to you in terms of the craziness in this world that we live in? And I talked about that, but not in detail a long time ago, called The Crazy World. Look at the mindset of the people that we are dealing with, our fellow human beings. Just look at their mentality. There is no regards of life. They have no caring about who you are. People will delete you in a minute. You look at them the wrong way. They don't care if you are a senior citizen. They don't care if you're a woman out here. They don't care if you're a child. They will stomp you to the ground. And then after they stomp you to the ground where you're defenseless, they will rob you. You'll find this in the cities. The mentality is crazy. No caring in the world. This is the mentality that we are in right now. It's a dog world here. And it's not getting any better. And there's distractions among distractions. World War III is basically in effect. China is bickering with Taiwan because they figured that is their land. There's North Korea, South Korea. United States trying to get in the mix with that against North Korea. They're trying to get in the mix to piggyback with Taiwan. You have Ukraine and Russia, and United States is dealing with that. And got dragging the other NATO nations. This is bad out here. Basically, United States versus everybody. And we all in the middle out here trying to make $1. People out here are certified crazy. They walk in mentally ill people. And it's not getting any better. Dog world. World War III. Already in effect. Israel versus everybody in the Middle East, basically. United States not fighting. They fighting against Syria and bickering with other countries, Iran and Iraq. On the back end, you have China and India. Pakistan, India. African continent have their own tribal wars. When would this end? Or would it end? This is the life that we live in. crazy world and no end in sight. And you don't want to believe in some type of supreme being to help save you, to help lead you to salvation. It's your choice, of course, but it is what it is. It's very sad. And let's not forget you trying to make $1 out of here. Inflation is crazy. Pestilence. The weather is crazy. It's not stable. You live in warm climates. It's snow in warm climates. I talked about this weeks ago on my news channel. It snowed in Saudi Arabia, a desert. On the African continent was snow in South Africa. This is insane. And this is the times that we in. Cutthroat. People don't have jobs out here. People going to the dollar store, which is not really $1. Most of the products like $2, $3, $4. But going to the dollar store, stealing bread. They don't have any food. You gotta have security guards in the Dollarama now. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar Store. Just dollar. That's how bad it's getting. People going to drugstores and stealing medication, stealing cologne and perfume so they can resell it to get $1 so they can get food. Or maybe even satisfy their drug habits. That's their food. And we add on, we have the Walking Dead in the streets. We gotta be careful that they don't rob us or want to delete us because they mentally ill. I call them nomads. People walking from place to place. But these nomads are violent. This is a crazy world. They violent. We gotta be in defense mode when we step out our house. Because these nomads, if you're not careful, they might just come after you. And then there's stories that people be high on drugs. So high. Bath salts. Remember that? Be so high on certain drugs, then they want to eat you. There's videos, guy in Florida, so high, so demonic, and I'm eating the face of another human being. Demonic, crazy. And these beings is roaming up and down the earth. But are they really human? Are they offshoots of different reptilians to be willing to eat you? Again, this is the world that we live in. This is the society we trying to flow and navigate. So as you just want to party and just entertain yourself and stay high all day and medicate yourself, you just to function, be a functional person at work. You got to worry about these people that is floating around, these nomads. And this is how you have to function here in North America and still work and pay bills and still take care of your family and still guide your children to the best of your ability. But you know what? This is the world that we live in, and it's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. How can you prepare for this, Mr. Greatness? What should we do? Well, for one thing, me personally, self-defense. Self-defense in terms of your physical, arming yourself, depends on the region where you reside. Networking with like-minded people. No longer you can just say because it's your family, that's the all be all. That changed. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna let you mellow out with this music. I got a little technical thing. I'm going to issues here, but hold on, okay? So just relax, enjoy the music, and I'll be right back shortly. Hold on. Yes, I am back. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, no, I just want to make sure quality of my sound was okay. And like I sometimes, when you social media and you on show and you sometimes hear yourself and you're just wondering, what echoes and stuff like that. Make sure your system is right. But I'm back. I'm good. But continue what I wanted to say is we living in a world of chaos, straight up. And you're trying to make a dollar out here. You're trying to work, and the days is moving so quick. The weather is bad. Weather's not stable. It could be snowing on a Monday, blizzard conditions, and then the next day is sunny skies. High end up being in the 60s. This is how, and even the pet, even not pets, but even the animals, like they don't know if to hibernate or come out or whatever because they not sure. Everything is out of whack. The air is messed up, the water is messed up, and you're eating all of these bad foods that is given to you, is fed to you, all this processed foods. And then as I was thinking about it, and it was pointed out to me too, these dyes, these red dyes, blue dyes and stuff, is products from different alleged bugs and insects, allegedly, that basically they extract the DNA from them and put these chemicals from these bugs and different foods that we eat to give it the red coloring or the yellow coloring, and we intake that, and this is how we get in all of these different cancers and ailments, and we gotta constantly detox ourselves. It's crazy. We trying to navigate through the bad foods that we eat and that's being presented to us, as well as just dealing with just the overall health, mental health of what we see on a daily basis and how it's put out here. It's so much distractions. Long story short, so much distractions. And we have to defend against this every day. Every day, all day. And you wonder why people is going crazy. Mentally, they losing their mind. It's getting worse. This world can't go on the way it is. It just can't. Unfortunately, we would like the world to get better and everything be right and just as some people say, hunky dory. It just everything a wonderful, wonderful world. But I'm sorry to say, it's not, and it's getting worse. But we have to, while we here on this planet Earth, while we here, we make the most of it. We bond with good people. We arm ourselves correctly within the law. I have to put that stipulation out. We network with people that we can help or they can help us. It works both ways. And we stay away from people to the best of our abilities that is not mentally sane, family, friends, or foe. And do the best we can to navigate through the madness. And I would say you need a structure in your life. I believe you need a supreme being that you need to follow to give you that strength to carry through. But again, I know a lot of you like, I don't know, I don't believe in supreme man. He didn't do this for me, blah, blah, blah. That is on you. But look what's around you. Look what's around you. So is it not a bad thing to have structure in your life? Have a certain supreme being that you could believe in or follow? Is that a bad thing for you? That's my question from me to you. With everything that is presented out here. Again, what say you? Thank you for listening.